give me fuel, give me fire, give me that which I desire. Ooh.
Alright, it's time to start part 2 of our June 20th game day. The Dayton Rebels will be on the road to take on the Carolina Wildcats. Dayton trying to become a threat in that Eastern Conference playoff race, while the Carolina Wildcats trying to get themselves up into a position where they can make the playoffs. They are very close right now. Let's get you down the field for the start of the game. Dayton Rebels, Carolina Wildcats on CDL Live.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to CDL Live. Our next game on tap, the Dayton Rebels on the road to take on the Carolina Wildcats. Take a look at the lineup. Come on, they can't be doing yellow 68. Starts things out for Dayton, followed by Toad. Darkwing at the captain spot, and that 5-point gainer will be Red Jaguar for the Dayton Rebels there. On the home side of the field, the Carolina Wildcats come out with Mustang 1, followed by 23. The captain spot is going to be Rocket Oil, and 5-point gainer is going to be Yellow Ferrari PP. Here we go. Game about to be on. There we go. Mustang 1 and Yellow 68. Both go ahead. Both make each other now. 5-5 to score. Go against 23. These two going at it. Interferences. Last three ahead. A fucking flash. But no flip there until now. 10-5. Carolina in the lead. Darkwing now out there. They'll tie the game up at 10. And now it's Darkwing up against Rocket Oil. It's going to be a good battle here. Interference call that time. Go back to the regular side of the field. And Darkwing rolls back up. He takes down Rocket Oil. 15-10, Dayton in the lead. For the win, Darkwing's got it. 15-5 will be the final, or 15-10 will be the final. The Dayton Rebels have the win over the Carolina Wildcats. Stick around, coming up next, Indianapolis Reapers taking on the Roswell Aliens on CDL Live. Stay tuned.
Alright, it's time for our next game on deck. The Indianapolis Reapers on the road to take on the Roswell Aliens. The Aliens have been in a slump as of late. Can the Reapers take advantage of that? We're about to find out. Indianapolis Reapers, Roswell Aliens coming up next on CDL Live.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to CDL Live. Our next game on tap, the Indianapolis Reapers are on the road to take on the Roswell Aliens. Take a look at the lineup. Indianapolis comes out with Candy, followed by Green Enzo. Gold C28 at the captain spot, and that 5-point gainer is going to be Steve Shot. To the home side of the field, the Roswell Aliens come out with F1 Racer, followed by Spectator. At the captain spot is Dragonfly, and that 5-point gainer, Double Shot. Here we go, Roswell, Indianapolis, game on here. It's going to be 5-0 Roswell, just like that. Here comes Green Enzo. 10-0 Roswell. We're going to make this one quick. Gold B28 keeps Indianapolis alive. 10-5 the score. Has to do it again, and he does. First collision, Gold Z28 takes down Spectite. 10-10 the score. Dragonfly out there now. Gold Z28 on the road. Interference called against Dragonfly. Would have had Roswell will lead there. Interference called there too, but no flip. These two continue going at it. Clean collision there. Gold Z28 has brought his team back here. Almost had a flip there. These two continuing to go at it. Gold Z28, he's just solid. That's a solid. And he's got the flip there on Dragonfly. So after being down 10-0, the Reapers have a 15-10 lead on the Aliens. Looking for the win here. And he got it. Oh my God. 15-10. Gold C28 goes 4-0. Here come the Reapers. It's the song they're playing in Indianapolis today. Roswell at home taking yet another loss here. Stay tuned. More exciting action coming up on CDL. Boston Vandals, San Jose Storm. Next.
Alright, it is time for our next game on deck here. The Boston Vandals on the road in the cross-conference battle to take on the San Jose Storm. Boston trying to get into the playoff race right now. They're sitting outside of it looking in like a lost puppy, while the San Jose Storm out in the west are holding down that 8th seed and trying to hang on to it. San Jose Storm, Boston Vandals. It's coming up next on CDL Live.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to CDL Live. Our next game on tap, the Boston Vandals are going to be on the road to take on the San Jose Storm. Let's take a look at the lineup. Boston comes out with Silver Swoop, followed by Purple Indy. As the captain slides Cindy Monkey Ball, and that 5-point gainer, Red Medina. To the home side of the field, San Jose comes out with Split and Two, followed by 48 Hours. At the captain spot is going to be Block, and that 5-point gainer is going to be Phantom. Here we go, San Jose, Boston, game on. And both Heat and Silver Spoon both go down. 5-5 as we begin this game. 48 Hours. Ooh! Purple Indy got right into him there. But he'll get flipped there. So 10-5 San Jose. And now Monkey Ball trying to keep Boston in the game. Interference call. Would have been a San Jose win there, but they got it that time. 40 Hours. Nope. Started off 5-5. They're split in two. Tied with Silver Swoop, and then 48 Hours, 2-0 on today. The game today. I did believe that's also 15-5 the final with San Jose Storm have the win. Stick around. Coming up next, Chicago Wind Attack, Houston Oilers on CDL Live.
Our next game coming up, I was about to say on tap, and I mixed it with coming up, so I made it one word. Nonetheless, our next game, the Chicago Wind Attack on the road, looking for a win here, but so is the home team, the Houston Oilers. Houston definitely in the need of wins. They're in the playoff race right now, but just barely. And what a big win it would be today if they could get a win over the number 2 seed currently in the Western Conference, the Chicago Wind Attack, who look to widen the gap on that Central Division of theirs. Let's get you down the field for the start of the game. Oilers, Wind Attack, next.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to CDL Live. Our next game on tap, the Chicago Wind Attack, will be on the road to take on the Houston Oilers. Let's take a look at the lineup. The winner starts things off for Chicago, followed by R. Inferno at the captain's spot, and at 5-point gainer is going to be Racer Rex to the home side of the field here. The Houston Oilers come out with Hot Quad, followed by Whitetail. Blue Dragon 2 at the captain's spot, and at 5-point gainer is going to be Silver Spike. So here we go. I'm about to be on here. Glitter and modify. Yes, I can move the field, damn it. It's going to be 5-0 Chicago as Hot Quad goes down easy. Now comes Whitetail. And this game is now tied at 5. Whitetail now out there against R. R and Whitetail here going at it. R goes down. 10-5 Houston in the lead. Out comes Inferno. And he'll go down. 15-5 will be the final. The Houston Oilers have the win over the Chicago Wildcats. 15-5. Huge upset there. Stick around. You just can't predict the CDL. You never know what's going to happen. Minnesota, Phoenix, next on CDL Live.
Alright, our next game on tap, the Phoenix Firebirds. They got Evanescence playing in their ears because someone has brought them to life as of late. Definitely have improved since the start of the year. They look to get another win here today, but they go up against the Minnesota Maniacs, who are currently 5th seed in the Western Conference. The way it works, Minnesota trying to hang on to that 5th seed and trying to maintain that strong season they've been having, while the Phoenix Firebirds trying to climb their way up the ladder in the Western Conference and into the playoff race. Let's find out what happens. Minnesota Maniacs, Phoenix Firebirds, next on CDL Live.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to CDL Live. Our next game about to take place here. The Minnesota Maniacs on the road to do battle with the Phoenix Firebirds. Take a look at the lineup. From Minnesota, Wax Spinebuster starts things off, followed by Diablo 2. Captain spot is going to be side draft. At the 5-point gainer is going to be Green 7. To the home side of the field, the Phoenix Firebirds come out with Enzo 2. Number 40. The captain spot is going to be Green Arrow. And the 5-point gainer will be right outside set. Here we go. Enzo 2 and Wax Spinebuster. It's going to be 5 up to Phoenix. Diablo 2 now out there. High five. Deep high. Diablo 2 now up against 40. Then 5 Phoenix. Now side draft. Trying to keep Minnesota in the game, and he does. They both go down. Both him and 40. 15-10 Phoenix. Green Arrow trying to get the win. Green 7 trying to force overtime. Interference, they switch sides, they're trying to work. I'll tell you, interference call there. Green 7 and Green Arrow gets the flip. That's going to be game. 15-10 the final of Phoenix Firebirds have the win over the Minnesota Maniacs. Stay tuned, more games coming up next. Next, the Philadelphia Demons on the road take on the Portland Panthers. This is definitely the toughest challenge maybe that now Lou Ludford is telling that's come across so far going up against Philly here. Then, well, she's just Chicago in overtime. We'll see what she can do against the Demons. Demons, Panthers, next on CDL Live. Stay tuned.
Our next game coming up, the Portland Panthers are going to be home to take on the Philadelphia Demons. Philadelphia right now, they're sitting second in the Eastern Conference, and after Pittsburgh's win today, the Demons definitely want to keep the pace with them. So let's see what happens here. The Portland Panthers, they're sitting 9th seed in the West, and they need a win to possibly, catch up to San Jose, or at least keep up with San Jose. Plus Nashville went in. They're a point ahead of them now, so definitely a big game for Portland as well. Let's see what happens here. Demons, Panthers, next on CDL Live.
Our next game wouldn't be possible because it wouldn't be possible for Monster. Would not be possible without Monster, because I don't think my brother could live without Monster Energy, and his team is about to play the Philadelphia Demons. Same guys as Philadelphia Demons. On the road to take on the Portland Panthers with the rookie owner, Melanie Nalula there. So let's go on ahead and take a look at the lineups. Philadelphia comes out with Silver Demon, followed by Silver Melina. Pink Indy at the captain spot, and that 5-point gainer is going to be Sonic Boom. To the home side of the field, the Portland Panthers coming out with Blue Lamborghini, followed by Solar Reflex. At the captain spot is Monty, and that 5-point gainer will be Pro.
Philadelphia's lineup.
Silver Demon out there, and gets flipped by Blue Lamborghini. So 5-0 Portland. Silver Melina goes down, 10-0 Portland. Everything laying on Pink Indy's shoulders, and he keeps the Demons alive. Solar Reflex now out there against Pink Indy.
The comeback machine.
Pink Indy. Alex just called it the comeback machine. He comes back and he ties the game up for the Demons. Now out there against Monty.
Such a dependable guy.
And Monty goes down. 15-10, the Demons have come back.
Old teammates.
And Pro ends. Well, Pro goes down, and that will end the game. 15-10 the final. The Philadelphia Demons get the comeback win over the Portland Panthers. Pink Indy, no doubt the star of the game there. Got the job done. 15-10 the final. We've had a couple of those today. Comebacks. Huge ones. Coming up next, Cleveland Wolves, Tampa Bay Gators. on CDL Live. Stay tuned.
Alrighty, it's time for our next game. The Cleveland Wolves on the road to take on the Tampa Bay Gators in what should be a great game. Two teams locked up in the playoff race against each other there in the Eastern Conference. Definitely whoever wins those 3 points will be much wanted on each side. So let's get you down the field for what should be a great game. Cleveland Wolves, Tampa Bay Gators on CDL Live. Next.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to CDL Live. Our next game on tap. The Cleveland Wolves on the road to take on the Tampa Bay Gators. Let's go ahead and take a look at the lineups here. For the Cleveland Wolves, we got Mickey Green coming out first, followed by Aqua Ferrari. And the captain spot is going to be Stock 34 and a 5-point gainer, Blue F50. Dark field down here. Right up above there. Anyway, Pocket Blaster comes out first for Tampa Bay, followed by Battle. And the captain spot is going to be Enzo 3, and a 5-point gainer will be Gold Gunner. Here we go. Pocket Blaster and Mickey Green. Game on. 5-0 Tampa Bay in the lead. Aqua Ferrari now out there. New battles with Pocket Blaster. Good game on hand here. Game on at 10-5. The score now. Stock 34 out there against Battle. The score 10-5. Tampa Bay in the lead. And Tampa Bay is going to have the win 15-5.
Yo, what if you just roll back down right there?
Well, he's been down. Well, he's down. 15-5 will be the final. Tampa Bay gets the win over Cleveland. Stick around, ladies and gentlemen. Our next game, Hartford Homies, Seattle Lumberjacks. Next on CDL Live. Stay tuned.
Our next game coming up, the Hartford Homies. They've had a couple of losses now in a row. They look to get back on their feet. They will be on the road against a tough opponent, the Seattle Lumberjacks. They're in the playoff hunt out west, definitely in the need of wins to keep up with teams like Portland, San Jose, New Orleans, St. Louis. They've been slumped as well, but they're starting to come out of it, so let's find out what happens. Hartford Homies, Seattle Lumberjacks, next on CDL Live.
Alright, folks, welcome back to CDL Live. Our next game on tap. The Hartford Homies on the road to take on the Seattle Lumberjacks. Take a look at the lineups. Tim Geiser's Hartford Homies come out with Gold Dust, followed by Ray Ghost. At the captain spot is going to be Hammer, and at 5-point gainer will be Gold Drakester. To the home side of the field, Spencer starts things off for Seattle, followed by 42nd. At the captain spot is going to be Buzz Off, and at 5-point gainer, Desert Chief. So here we go. Game on. Gold Dust out there against Spencer. Heavy collisions going on. Spencer riding out the storm and gets the flip. 5-0 Seattle. Out comes Grey Ghost. Still go down. 10-0 Seattle in the lead. Hammer now out there against Spencer. Trying to keep the homies in the game. Can't do it. 15-0 the final. The Seattle Lumberjacks roll over the Hartford Homies. What? 15-0 the final. What? Tim Geiser's Homies in trouble.
Who started off first?
God damn, dude, did you watch the games? 15-0 the final. Spencer takes out the whole squad. Takes out Gold Dust, then took out Ray Ghost, then took out Hammer. Stick around. Our 3 features coming next on CDL Live.
It's time for the 3 main features of our June 20th game day. Our next game, it's the first one of them. The Bradford Brawlers are on the road to do battle with the Washington Patriots. Should be a pretty good game. Both of these teams were in the playoffs last year, and both are in the playoff race this year. So, good battle on our hands. Possible Eastern Conference Finals? Maybe. Maybe. You never know. But let's get you down the field for the start of what should be a great game nonetheless. Brawlers, Patriots next on CDL Live.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to CDL Live. Our next game on tap is going to be the Bradford Brawlers on the road to take on the Washington Patriots. Let's take a look at the lineup. For Bradford, Spinebusters first things off, followed by Green Indy. escalate at the captain spot. And a 5-point gainer is going to be Kick Hustle. The home side of the field. Or my bad, not Kick Hustle, Dirty Rat. Sorry about that. The home side of the field, Black Phantom starts things off for the Washington Patriots, followed by Cockroach. Blue Flag 12 at the captain spot, and Bradford on that 5-point gainer. There we go. Black Phantom out there against Spinebuster. Iman's going to be 5-0 Brawlers. Out comes Cockroach. New battle with Spinebuster here. Still going at it. Still a 5-0 game. Bradford in the lead, but we got a barrel on that here. Still going at it. Cockroach blew off string. It's still up. Spinebuster. Barrel. Going down here between the Brawlers and the Patriots. Score still 5-0. Make it 10-0. Cockroach goes off screen, but he is down. 10-0 Brawlers in the lead. Blue 5-12 now out there, trying to get Washington back in this game. And he does. The score now 10-5. Green Indy looking to finish it off. He can't do it. 10-10. Washington is tied. 15-10. Washington takes the lead. Dirty Rat trying to keep hopes alive, but can't do it. Friday. Come back Friday. Actually, come back Thursday. It's a Thursday game day, June 20th. But nonetheless, Washington Patriots getting the win in a huge comeback, 15-10 the final. They beat the Bradford Brawlers. Stick around, ladies and gentlemen. Only 2 games left. Can't get much more entertaining than what we're seeing now. St. Louis Twisters and the New Mexico Monsters coming up next.
All right, our second feature of this June 20th game day, well, our second main feature, I should say. St. Louis Twisters are going to be on the road to take on the New Mexico Monsters. When I made this main event, let me just say, New Mexico was actually looking pretty impressive, but as of late, not too good, needless to say, not doing too well. The Twisters, on the other hand, their season's been rolling along right on schedule. They're holding down the 6th seed in the Western Conference right now, looking to hang on to it. Should be a good game nonetheless. St. Louis Twisters, New Mexico Monsters, next on CDL Live.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to CDL Live. Our next game, the St. Louis Twisters on the road to do battle with the New Mexico Monsters. Let's take a look at these lineups. For St. Louis, Mini Trek starts things off, followed by Silver Indy. At the captain spot is going to be Diablo 1, and at 5-point gainer will be Mustang 2.
Mexico don't look too bad.
No, they don't look bad. They just haven't been able to get it together. Let's see if they can today. See You Later starts out first for those New Mexico Monsters, followed by Patriots. Dragon at the captain spot, and at 5-point gainer is going to be Champion.
Yeah, no, look at you.
I know. That's his name, though. Don't wear it out. It's going to be 5-0 St. Louis. Mini Trek gets the flip on See You Later. Here comes Patriot. And Patriot and Mini Trek both go down. 10-5 St. Louis. Dragon now out there to do battle with Silver Indy. Indy gets the flip on them. Silver Indy is down. Dragon is up 10-10. Diablo 1 up against Dragon here. Good battle. They both go down. 15-15.
Overtime.
Indeed it is. Overtime here between the Twisters and the Monsters. Mustang 2 out there for St. Louis. Champion out there for New Mexico. And St. Louis will grab the win in OT. 20-15 the final. Mustang 2 gets the game winning flip in OT. Takes down Champion. Twisters beat the Monsters 20-15 in OT. Stick around. Coming up next, we got an epic main event for you. The Buffalo Warriors taking on the Los Angeles Blades in the CDL Game Days main event here on June 20th. Stick around, ladies and gentlemen. All that action from our main event is coming up next on CDL Live.
I'm not quite sure if I call St. Louis and New Mexico the main event. I might have. It was one of the features, but this is our main event. The Buffalo Warriors are going to be on the road to do battle with the Los Angeles Blades in what could be Crash Bowl 17 right here. Let's get you down the field for what should be a great game. The Buffalo Warriors trying to keep up the pace in the Northeast Division with Philadelphia scoring a win. They look to gain ground on Hartford, though. The Los Angeles Blades in that Pacific Division looking to try to take advantage of San Diego taking that loss, looking to widen the gap in the Pacific. Both teams got something on the line here today. Let's see who has things their way here. Buffalo Warriors, Los Angeles Blades, possible Crash Bowl matchup. And it's next in our main event of our June 20th game day on CDL Live.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our main event here on CDL Live tonight here. The Buffalo Warriors on the road to take on the Los Angeles Blades. It's Gregory Fox versus Alex Johnson. Let's take a look at the lineups. Blue Dragon will start things off for the Buffalo Warriors, followed by Tyrell. What will be at the captain spot, and that 5-point gainer is going to be Blue BMW. To the home side of the field, the Los Angeles Blades come out with Black Star, followed by Red Spec Type. Greenlina at the captain spot, and that 5-point gainer position will be Dragon Jr. So here we go, Black Star and Blue Dragon. Game on, and it's going to be 5-0 Los Angeles. Black Star now out there against Tyrell. Tyrell still up. So is Black Star as he went off screen, and now they'll both go down. 10-5, Los Angeles. What? Now out there against Red Spec Type. Game on. Spin on. And what was tied up at 10? Greenlina and what here? The two captains going at it. Greenlina's down. 15-10. Buffalo in the lead. Dragon Jr. trying to send it into overtime. Can't do it. What gets the win for the Buffalo Warriors? 15-10. They defeat the Los Angeles Blades. 15-10 the final, ladies and gentlemen. Alex throwing the temper tantrum. But nonetheless, that is our June 20th game day. LA losing in the main event to Buffalo. 15-10 the final. Stick around. Tomorrow, we got another game day coming up, the June 21st game day. Destroyers, Bangums will be in our main event. Jacksonville, Pittsburgh, whatever. Till then, we will see ya here on CDL Live. Thanks for watching.
Give me fuel, give me fire.